Yeah. Very good.
NATO, you know? NATO means no action, talking only.
How about your eye, master? I worry so much about your eyes.
Now a little better. Minh Sơ Diệu Thủy, he sent me many medicine. I think it's okay.
Yeah,
good.
It's okay. Good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think that this topic very, very good. I love it. In the root cause of all the disaster. That no one, but it can happen to us at that time. That is why we should be very, very careful in this regard. I give the for example, if we have the ignorance about the problem of driving in the shortest way, it can take us to hospital and the ration. Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, we should care about about the reward. In recent time, if often watch newspaper and the work news, I realized that the third world wars is very, very likely to happen in the near future because of the ignorance of the world leaders. Yeah, very, very dangerous. Any day, daily. I think that many people die in the Ukraine. Yeah, if any the leader, the work the leader, they must know this matter. Any day, gunfight reach out throughout Ukraine, people lives, home, school, and all other means of the transport are destroyed. Very, very sad. It all comes from the lack of the understanding. Anyone thinks they are smart because of the risk and the selfishness. That forget the lives of innocent people. I'm very, very, very sad, but I can't help them to stop the animosity because it's order. Became order. They always want to protect their ego and never realize the wrong they are reading for the work already miserable. When they never realize the lack of understanding, how do they know it is the wrong that they should avoid? That they think is very, very difficult. Anyone want to have condition that force order to submit their wrong will. Is that due to their wrong will? Is that due to their lack of the practice and lack of wisdom and leading a country master? So how do we show them their ignorance among and Buddhists? We should learn from the should have lesson about the ignorance or mistake regarding the caring work situation. They are standing in wrong of the work pen of the fire. In my opinion, we should apply it in our daily life with the knowledge job. We should not follow any wrong things, but decide for our life which wisdom and the talent. Before I hear the master talk with us about that, because we must have the wisdom, we must have the good idea. We should follow any leader and some people because they guide us the wrong way. I remember before the master advised us, we follow the Buddha teaching, and then we decide the outline. Very, very important. Some small country, the leader, they follow some big country. After that some problem. Very, very difficult. Now, for example, there are many people that for the master, how can I do to help them. You know, if I see the news and the newspaper, yeah, they have the mistake, but I think they don't know how can they stop. How can they rely about the mistake? Very, very dangerous. I think so. I think that this topic very, very good. If we rely, if we know the mistake, especially the leader, they sit together. You know, they talk the peaceful. I think that they sell many people. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I would like to tell about my little idea. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thầy Huyen. You see now the ignorance and the mistake.
Yeah.
This is a possible solution. If we follow the Buddha way, then certainly we can avoid the mistake.
Yeah.
Firstly, one of the biggest lessons we should learn from Buddha Sakya. When he left the kingdom, he also tried to find good solution for being, but he has to go the wrong way. He practiced the mortification very strictly, but at last he find the mortification extreme. It cannot give enlightenment. Then one day he realized about the middle path. So he followed the middle path, then he got enlightenment under Bodhi tree.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. We should learn lesson from him.
Yeah.
Then, for example, now as you mentioned about the conflict about Russian-Ukraine.
Yeah.
This is also a very good lesson for us.
Yeah.
We are small from the big country.
Yeah.
We should know how to deal with them, make friendship with them. And this lesson is happened with another country near Ukraine. This means Finland. Finland before Second World War, the Finland was attacked by Stalin, Russia. The Finland also fight, and the Russian, they bring the army come to attack the Finland. After Finland, what we cannot say surrender, and they negotiated, and Stalin withdraw the army, and they demand Finland pay compensation for the war, and the Finland government, they accept. And even that, they put condition, the Finland new government should put the prison on the leader from the president, prime minister of Finland to the jail, and they obey. And after finish the term, and those prisoners become the president and the leader of Finland, and they develop the relation with the Russia. So now the peace. The Finland is not in NATO, but they can keep independent. They develop the country, one of the most advanced country, and the Russia also respect Finland. You see now Finland, they buy the petrol, the cheapest place from Russia. And this lesson, Ukraine leaders should learn from Finland. We are small country from the big country. How can we negotiate them? How we reconcile with them so that there's no conflict? And whenever the war happened, I remember my country, like Vietnam. Vietnam near the China. We should have the good relation on way. Even the Chinese leaders, sometimes they disturb, but we try to find a way how the conflict should not happen. You see, like before the war happened, Ukraine and Russia, many foreign countries they motivate Russian should resist it against Russia. And then when the war happened, no one come to jump in, including American. You see now, they just supply the gun and weapon. Even the weapon also very old weapon. Someone cannot utilize. But that is not free. Yeah. So in our life or even country, if we follow the Buddha way, try to have peace, good positive attitude, and good understanding, reconciliation, there will be no conflict. So now we do not know what happened. Even you see the war happen in Russia and Ukraine, but this affected so many countries, including Nepal. Nepal, we are very far from Himalaya, but when the wars happen, now we don't have, we difficult to buy the oil, but the land and the food and everything. You see, but when the wars, not only this country, they influence so many problems. So in our life, in our life, someone encourage we make war and conflict with people, we should be careful. Sometimes ask you scolding or fighting with, don't follow them. So when you remember well, when I constructed monastery in India and Lumini, so many talk bad about me, but I made the answer. I keep silent. The truth is the truth. So I say there are three things in our life we should not be afraid. The sun, moon, and the truth. When the sun rises, no thing can cover the sun. So
thank you very much, Master. I think that your answer the very good. I can understand, but I have one question more, because with the other country, you know, Vietnam too, we must have the self-reliance without ingenuity and wisdom. If there is the war out the people, we sure flee the suffer, sure. But if they think they very big country, they want, you know, they want fight, they want invader out the country. What should we do? Yeah, Master.
We follow the Buddha way. We make like I told you, someone want to fight you, scolding you, keep good attitude and you have chocolate in your pocket.
Thank you.
like ancient time, the China, they attacked the Vietnam. And then the Vietnam king and Vietnamese people defeated China. When after defeating China, then they bring the food to offer China king and people, and then peace come. So
I think so. I think so.
We should not make the war own way. So only certain person they want to make the conflict. Someone create a problem with you, you keep a good attitude. You see, like good lesson from Lumini. There are some people, they talk bad about me, but I never talk bad to them. I always prepare good coffee, good tea, good cake, then good relation. You see this, you see like Vietnamese monk. When he was closing our temple, he jealous and he talk bad. I whenever meet him, I offer him chocolate and coffee. Then he's very happy.
Good idea, Master. Very good.
Buddha teaching is very much very good result. So now I would like to invite Minh Phước Trí. Minh Phước Trí will join and talk with you. Then I will join later. Thank you.
Go near that.
Okay. You go and talk.
Amida, everybody. Good morning. This morning I'm with the Guruji. Xin chào, namaste. Good morning to everybody. This morning we are talking from Asoka Pillar. Luckily I'm with Guruji. It's very peaceful in early morning here. Today's topic about ignorance and mistake. Last week also we had talked about the same topic. At that time I was well prepared and talked. I was somewhere at home. Now I'm outside. It's a similarly equally important topic. Like last week we had talked. As ordinary people, we are full of mistake and ignorance every day. Even in our daily life, in our office work, in our kitchen work, everywhere, small or big, by knowing or by unknowing, we are doing a lot of mistakes. That's a natural human nature. But when we start to follow Buddhism and practice Dharma, compassion, we could mitigate our ignorance and mistake. That needs a great practice, and some maturity comes by age also. Day by day we start to learn, and we will be more mature and mitigate our ignorance. Guru had already talked long about it, and everybody we know. And Buddha also said a lot of things about human life, our mistakes and ignorance, and how to overcome through that one, how to overcome a mistake and ignorance, or how to mitigate that. Yeah. Now I'm in near Bodhi tree, walking around. I'm so sorry, I cannot see here how many people are participating this morning. Yeah, just I would like to say, let's be mindfulness and practice Dharma and with compassion. Let's mitigate our mistake and ignorance. Some mistakes in life are very big. Even we cannot share with other people. I told before, I didn't inform, like some mistake we know after our activity. Later we will know that was very great. Not only mistake, it was like a blunder by some our activity, some our work. It may direct our the way of life in different way. Some people they do big mistake and blunder, and that's why they do suicide. That's very sad. And another things like I saw because of some activity they harm to other people very badly. Later they feel regret, but they cannot revise. That's already whatever they have done, they already done. That's big effect in another life. So as the Buddhism practitioner and human, we always should think positive for all human being, all creatures. Let's not harm to anyone. Let's not try to do any mistake, and try to improve day by day ourselves with mindfulness and compassion. Be happy ourselves and make other people surround us also cherishing. So that's all. Actually, every single person's our mission and motto is the same thing. Be happy, make other people happy. Even we do practice dharma, we do business, we travel, we do many things in our daily life. But the main objective is to be happy. How we will be happy? If we want to be happy, also that's our thing we should think, how to make other people happy too. Because their ultimate destination, their wish is also to be happy. So we should contribute a little in our ability for that one. Yeah, that's all from my side. Guruji is inside the Maya Devi temple, so mobile they don't allow to bring inside. We cannot go inside with mobile. And so at this time, I would like to hand over to Chu Mandak or Guru Thay Huyen, who will be next speaker. Please, would you mind to carry on? Nam mô Hori Ngực.
I am fine, and you? Really long time ago. You are fine? Yeah. Now alone. What a master.
Yeah, now Guruji is there. I'll try to catch up him. We can see this dog, how relaxing.
Now master inside tree.
Now Master is near Bodhi tree. He is with someone. So
Yeah.
I'm going to hand over to him. Is there any other speaker want to continue?
Oh yeah.
Is there any other speaker?
Yeah, I think now we would like to invite the Mr. John Racer.
Okay, please.
Yeah, please, John, you give your idea. We would like to to hear you.
Okay. I hope you can hear me. We are sitting at the side of a road.
Yeah.
Yes. In between Barrier and Dom Nai on the side of the road.
Oh, Dom Nai.
Yeah.
Now you are in Vietnam now?
Yes, I'm in Vietnam now. Yes.
Oh, well, I just come back yesterday from Vietnam because I come to Vietnam. I need money. Yeah.
Yes. So you've just been.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. Good morning, Master.
Yeah, John is talking.
No, John. Yeah, okay.
John, yes.
I think making mistakes has in our life has been very. It's a crucial part of our learning because if we look at when children, I have a grandson who's just learning to walk, and when he falls down, we don't look at that as a mistake. We look at that as
You could continue. John is talking. I will get him.
John talking?
Yeah.
No, you talk.
And so
Now we have.
And when we're learning to read and when we're learning to write as children, and we make a mistake, and we make a mistake when we're speaking, we don't view it the same way. Look at this. Oh no, try again. That's not right. Try it this way. When we get our maths wrong, when we are learning, everything, but something changes when we become an adult. Something changes when we become scared of making a mistake, or we become embarrassed about making a mistake. I think if we can embrace, if we make a mistake, if we can look at that the same as we're learning to try and do something new. I know it's taken me a long time to learn from some of my mistakes. I made them over and over and over again, wondering why. So I remember as a young man, very young man, one time I got into a fight. Well, we didn't get in a fight, but I got very, 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 very angry, and I wanted to fight. And I got so angry that I was looking for this person to fight. And I look back at that, and I'm so glad I never found him. Because I lost my temper, and that was something that I learned, that was a mistake, that I allowed my anger to dictate my actions completely for the day. And that I learned that. It took me a long time to learn to move it with other emotions as well. But I learned that very young, a young man, 18 or 19, and to learn that. And I think if we can embrace, if that's a way to put it, if we can look at our mistakes as something to learn from, and sometimes we need help with that because we have so much emotion invested into our mistakes. We have we identify with the mistake that we made rather than I just fell over. You know, and if we can learn from that, and that takes some discipline. The more I hope you can hear, it's very noisy here. The more I see us as human beings, and the more I learn about the Buddha way,
we can see
it is such beautiful wisdom and advice to follow. I used to think, before I started learning this, I used to think that the middle path was a boring, easy path. But no, that shows a lot of discipline. It shows a lot of character. It teaches us how to learn from our mistakes. And I think if we can do that and put if we put our hand up, I made that mistake, I'm sorry, what can I do to fix it? That's if we make a mistake with other people. We should do that with ourselves as well. Oh, I made a mistake. What can I do to fix that within me? What can I do to help me? And I know once I started learning that, life became a little bit easier. It was a lot less stressful. And I viewed them. And sometimes it's embarrassing, the mistakes that we can make. And but that's what happens. So thank you again. Sorry I'm late. I hope you can hear me.
Difficult.
Yes, with the car noise. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for inviting me, Taiwan-san.
Yeah. Thank you, John. Thank you for participating. Guruji, And Guruji
Thank
doing
you very much, John. Very good. Yeah. How do you feel about the Vietnam? I hope that you will enjoy it. I hope you will have many experiences during your time in the Vietnam. I would like to ask you that if you realize you make a mistake, what would you do about that?
Yes, yes. I have made many mistakes.
Sure, yeah, me too. Any people, but very important. We know the mistake. How can we do? Yeah.
If I've made a mistake against somebody else, for example, if I make a mistake against you, I would go, oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. What can I do? What can I do to fix this? What can I do to help?
Yeah.
That is the first thing. If it's a mistake with somebody else,
yeah.
Then that. If it's a mistake that I made, like my actions,
did you
like
see that?
My example before, when I got so angry, I wanted to fight when I was a young man. But it took me the next day and the day after and the day after that to realize that my emotions controlled me, not me controlling my emotions.
Sure. Yeah.
And that is a big learning curve. That has been a big learning curve for me in my life.
Yeah.
Thinking that my emotion is the truth, when in actual fact our emotions aren't necessarily truth.
Yeah.
They're truthful emotions, but they're not necessarily truth. And when we can discern the difference, feelings. And what happens, I think, now, when people make a mistake, their own feelings become a priority, so they don't want to be embarrassed. So they don't say, oh, I made a mistake. I think I said last week, many years ago, I went on a business course, and they literally taught people to never say, I made a mistake, to never admit I made a mistake. And if they did make a mistake, never tell anyone. And that's to me, that's deceitful. You're deceiving somebody. So that was that. So what I would do is reflect upon what I did and try and remove my emotion, remove my ego going. Because when we start justifying our actions, that's usually our ego trying to better about ourselves and what we did. That's what I would like to try and do, but sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your answer. Very good. Yeah.
I hope it helped.
Yeah.
Ông này bên Mỹ. Now John is whenever we have commit a mistake, we should recognize the mistake. It's okay.
Yes.
I think if we have the attitude, positive attitude, there will be no conflict. Understanding, recognition. For example, when the war happened in Nepal, I was very sad and suffering. Then I struggled. Then at last I applied the mật pháp of my master, the TT weapon. Then I bring all political leaders to Lumbini to listen my proposal, and they apply, the peace come. So for example, now the conflict in the family, and if everybody follow the Buddha way, there's no conflict. Now question, I think from the UT Minh Lương. Any the children from Australian listen to this program? Có để thầy hỏi. Mình UT Minh Lương. Now it's, they are from Australia. Now they are in Holy Land. They can say some word to you. Yeah. Được không? Không biết là ở bên đó nó có nghe không? Any workers of Minh Lương UT from Australia listen to this program? Minh Lương UT now he's in Lumini, where Buddha was born. If you like to talk with them, then I can pass the camera to them. Joining, yeah. Chắc không biết nó biết có mở không hả? Ok. Mấy ông thầy Nhật Bản. Now, Minh Lương UT. Now you can hello to them. Yeah. Minh Lương. Rồi có nói gì không? Nói gì đi. Thầy Huyen Sơn, today there's one Minh Lương UT and Huyen from Australia. Now they are in Lumini, they pray. And they also wish one day you should be there.
Yeah, wonderful.
And build a peace center. Yeah. Any participant want to join the Zoom?
Yeah. They just come the Lumini, when did they come, Master?
No,
Lumini?
yesterday. Yeah, they come
yesterday.
from Australia.
Australia. Oh, yeah.
They come here, they pray, and they have the big plan in Melbourne. They want to do something. Therefore, they come to Lumini. They make a wish and pray.
Oh, wonderful.
You see now the conflict I told you. If we follow the Buddha way, there will no conflict. So the Ukraine is similar like Vietnam. When the war happens, they can solve the problem. But now one thing you see, one thing I do not criticize. No? Now some people follow, they support the Russian, they condemn Ukraine. Then Ukraine people, those support Ukraine, they condemn Russia. So we should be neutral. We should be neutral. We should not one side. For example, now, in my opinion, when the wars happened, the Russian they put condition 8 points. 8 points to stop the war, but the Ukraine leader they refuse complete 8 points.
Yeah.
So that is the problem. And you see now the present president of Ukraine, he's not professional. He's a not professional politician.
Yeah.
He was the clown artist. And the politics is a very complicated. They should be right vision, high vision, and then they can keep a war. But the clown is a good. But the politics is complicated. Now he become the president. Also, that also a very special case. And Putin, he's a professional.
Yeah.
So, therefore, I generally suggest the monks should not engage in politics. Because politics is a very complicated. We are not we are not a politician. If we join the politics, it's a very complicated. Anybody want to put a question? Chắc không có người nào ở trong gia đình con nó biết nó mở đó. Mai mốt qua bên. Dạ. Đó, mấy ông thầy Nhật Bản là ông tu theo pháp môn là pháp hóa. Thầy vậy sao? Anybody want to? Now I'm in Lumbini. If you want to join, then
Yes.
please.
Yeah. Master, I think we understand about your idea about the present and the union. Huyen. I think before I hear you talk about the Vietnamese. Sometimes I surprised about that, but I think that because now you explain, your idea I can understand. The leader. Especially the Boston, he very good about the professor. I think so. But if we the leader, we guide the country. If we don't we are not they are not good about the leader. Very dangerous for the people. For example, because I think that many people die. Yeah, because now we should be we should write for them only, because I think that among I write in the in the temple. I think that many people die. I'm very sad. I hope that one day the war in the stop today and the tomorrow stop. If the war happen. One by day, the people die and anything, the world will be destroyed. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I think that we follow the master idea. We give them the right. We give them the compassion, and I think so. Yeah. Thank you very much, master. Today, yeah, we give for us a very good idea. Yeah.
For the peace.
Yeah.
We have to work, not only praying.
Yeah,
we have to work. You see, like the conflict and the war happen in Nepal. I work very hard. Then peace come. It should not fall down like the fruit. We have to work.
Yeah.
Like Vietnam and China, and we try to develop good relationship.
Yeah.
And understanding. Yeah, then peace come. So in our society now, the materialism is a very complicated. Someone they encourage you fighting. So you should be careful, should not fight. Yeah. How are you? Yeah.
Today in 4:30 puja.
4:30.
Yeah. One people from Korea.
Yeah. 4:30.
Yes.
The monk from Korea.
Yes, the monk from Korea.
What is the name? Sunim?
I don't know.
4:30.
Yeah.
4:30 p.m. In this place. They invite different monasteries.
Yes.
Okay. 4:30. Okay. See you 4:30. And you talk few words.
Yes.
You talk few words. There's a one Nepali monk. He living in Lumbini long time. Now you talk with them few words.
My name is Bante Vivekananda. I am born here. And
Yeah.
And I'm local monk from Lumbini. I'm first monk of Lumbini area.
Yeah, I know your father.
Yes.
And you are here.
And my father is take care of Maya Devi temple.
Yeah, Pujari.
Yeah, Pujari.
Yeah.
Maya Devi temple.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And now Korean monasteries are open now? No. But who sent by Korean monk?
Yeah, they are from alone.
How many of them?
6.
6?
Yes.
Okay, then by 4:30.
Yes.
Okay, I try. Okay, thank you. See you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bữa nay có cái lễ ở đây đó. Thầy Huyen Sơn
Yeah.
giờ làm sao mình liên lạc ở Việt Nam hay các nơi coi những vị thầy qua đây mình tạo điều kiện cho họ tu tập nha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in English program. Sorry, we talk.
You know, Master, I would like to ask you you think the future some of the leader come the Lamini and the Maria because they sit together, they talk about this. You think you heard that?
Yeah. Namo Ho Renge Kyo. Namo Ho Renge Kyo. Namo Ho Renge Kyo. How are you? Yeah. Now there's one Nepali nun. Nippon Jin Mehoji. Now you chanting Namo Ho Renge Kyo and people.
Yeah. Japanese nuns. Oh, sweet.
Arigato gozaimasu. And you talk, you work with them. Yeah, you talk in English. Now they are Zoom talk. Now Sato is not here.
No,
Onishi?
no.
You are alone.
Yeah.
Okay. Every morning you come here.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Now I come your temple side.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
So, it seems to be today there's a 4:30. There's a praying here.
4:30. Yeah, the master call us.
Yeah. They say 40 Korean. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. He just informed me. Yeah. If 4:30, will you also join? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, see you. Namo Ho Renge Kyo. Namo Ho Renge Kyo. Thank you. Well, sorry. Anybody want to participate to raise? Now I stay where the tank, another side is the Ashoka pillar. Yeah. Anybody want to participate to give the idea relating the ignorance and the mistake? One thing I'm telling you, in our life, sometimes we commit the mistake. But when we do the mistake, we should recognize. If we go the wrong way, we should understand we are going the wrong way. Then, somebody encourage to make the world, so we should make the world. We should develop in peace. Follow the Buddha way, peace way. Thầy Huyen Sơn, anybody? If not, I think we should. The sunrise. You have seen the sunrise from Lumini.
Yeah, very beautiful. Yeah,
beautiful. I come yesterday very tired, but when I reach to the temple, I feel very relaxed. After cooking and food, and then sleep, and more this morning 5 o'clock we get up, then we reach to the Ashoka pillar. So now concluding, relating the conflict. This is also, I think, I spent a lot of time to study about First World War, Second World War, Vietnam War. Majority, they come from attentism, misunderstanding. In the case there are conflict, we try sit together, understanding, reconciliation, and loving kindness. If 3 things we apply sincerely, honestly, the peace will come. In the family, if sometimes there conflict, we can solve the problem by the both sides. If the husband respect the wife respect the parent respect the children respect the parent, then there's no conflict. And another thing I would like to suggest, everybody of us, we should not thinking on low materialism. Should go together with spiritualism, like mind and body. We should not think only body, mind and body together. If only think one side, there's a conflict. You see now in our society, now the people encourage consuming. And when they're consuming, they do not spend the time for spirituality, then the conflict. Now you see what happened in the world. They just encourage consuming, develop, and busy. They did not pay attention for the happiness of the family and the country. Then the conflict comes. We need the food, ordinary food and spiritual food. Both should be together in the family, also the same. Okay. Anybody have the question or the idea? If not, then I would like to thank all of you. And next week we will join again. If next week if next week there's no earthquake, then we meet again. No war, and then we meet again. Oh, thank you. Thank you on my best wishes.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, anybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don, we also waiting you and your wife come back soon.
Yes, I would like to come back and watch the sunrise over Lumbini again, Master. Very lovely.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Ajida Phật, Master.
Thank you very much. Yeah.